So Bijan, we were talking about the process of finding great people.
Right.
And you laid out for me 3 or 4 different ways to do that.
Right.
I gotta say, that whole process does sound a little complicated and messy. I get that it's doable.
Sure.
Let's say I do that. Let's say I Google, let's say I go to some of these websites. What are some of the things I should sort of look out for? Because it does sound like it could kind of turn around and bite me if I wasn't careful.
Yeah, I'd say you're going to be inundated with applicants. I mean, there are a lot of people now with the web. You're going to get a plethora of people, and you really, depending on how much time you have, or you have a whole department that's going to rifle through this, you may actually find the talent that you're looking for, but it really depends on the amount of time that you have, and or the type of person that you're looking for may not even be there, and you got to start the process again. So it can take a lot of time. So, you know, it can be done. But there are other ways of approaching it.
Yeah, I mean, and also it makes sense to me. Like if you've got an HR department to do that work, then fantastic.
Sure.
But if you're a smaller company that doesn't want to do that, my guess is that there's a shortcut that we might be able to provide them with.
Sure, there's a shortcut.
So what's the shortcut?
And not just for smaller companies, but it's also for the larger corporate environment. They may even have their HR department, but they don't have the specialty of looking for graphic designers or art directors or writers, web designers and developers, which is our niche. I mean, that is really all that we do. So when you do come to a company such as ours and you're calling for specific talent, we can really narrow it down to about 3 or 4 people, send you their qualifications, send you their links, and then we can start going from there. So it cuts the process down in terms of finding talent very, very quickly.
Okay, cool. And then once you've done that, let's say we select a person and what have you, I understand, you were telling me before that some of these companies will only work through an agency now.
Yes.
Why? Why would they make that? It seems like a really hardcore decision. Why would they do that?
I think they do it for a few reasons. One really would be for a legal aspect, is because they don't want to be misclassifying talent that they use. Some corporations may work with people on a freelance basis, but if they're not taking the taxes out, it can really put them in a gray area, and if they get audited, they can be liable for taxes or back taxes, which most corporations are busy enough, they really don't want to deal with that headache. So they will call us and let us deal with the headache.
All right, cool. So one of the reasons is deal with the headache.
Yes.
And I'm imagining there are more things that, so to speak, you need to
Sure.
really look out for: contracts, insurance, agreements.
Sure.
How is it that you guys make that process sort of streamlined and easy?
Well, we do have a contract with our clients, and we do make it easy for them to find talent through us. And what it is that we have the ability to really attract good talent. We've been in the business a very long time. We have a good referral network. So these people, they aren't necessarily going to find on their own unless they were going through an agency such as ours. And we have the ability to attract good talent because we can offer talent great jobs. And we also have people that have worked for top agencies. And talent and our clients are getting access to top talent without necessarily paying a lot of money going through another agency.
And without taking all of their time.
Yes,
to actually get to those good people.
Time, and people are really in this time and age, you know, there isn't enough time. People are pressed, and they just want, a client wants to make one call and know that they're getting someone that's talented, that's been vetted, that's been screened, and really understands the programs, the nuances in the design or the digital world.
No, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Right.
Okay, so let's say I'm one of these companies who need some talent.
Sure.
And you said, I think you cover everything from graphic design through code, web, all the kind of the digital world.
Sure.
What's my best first step? Do I call Bijan? What do I do?
First step, yes, you can call us immediately. We have account managers that can handle your request. You can go online, you can fill out a very easy form. You can go on you can do on your iPad, you can go on your phone. So we have a responsive site. So we make it very easy for the client to actually do business with us.
And then my understanding is that you return calls with actual humans.
Yes, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds like a breath of fresh air. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, great advice there from a client-side perspective of how to get talent quickly. Here's how you do it on your own, and here's how you take the shortcut. I appreciate your advice today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.